just bought a new it. Spend a couple thousand just to cruise it. Shawty said she love me, but it's sweat she never proved.
Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I got a pretty cool little video for you guys today, so just stay tuned. But before we get into the actual video, let me throw this out there. If you're new here to this channel, go ahead and click that subscribe button. I would greatly appreciate it. Also, if you enjoy this video in particular, give it one of these. It really helps me kind of understand that, yeah, people like this, and I want to make more of it for the people that liked this. Make sense? All right, let's get into the video. Well, if you recall, in a couple videos ago, I talked about a beer-infused soap that I just so happened to pick up at TJ Maxx. Well, I got another one while I was there, and it's pretty much the exact same, just a different fragrance. So, let me introduce to you all this vintage premium ale scented men's soap. Absolutely beautiful, just like the last one. It looks identical other than, obviously, the fragrance and, the color of the packaging. Now, if you are watching this, one of two things is going on right now. Number one, you were lucky enough to find this somewhere, like a discount store or somewhere, right? Or number two, you just stumbled upon my video. And if you happen to be one of those lucky people who have picked this up, then good for you. Because what I have come to realize is soaps that you pick up from Marshall's and TJ Maxx and those types of stores, they're made by a very specific company called, and you may not be able to make this out, but right here on the back it says manufactured by CST. I forget what that's made for, or what it stands for, but here is a couple of pictures here. And this company right here, they make soaps for companies and package it and do all that cool stuff. CST does a lot. One thing you can't do is go on their website and pick out the soap that you like, unfortunately. So they basically make it for other companies and package it. So, super unfortunate because once you get this, there's not really a way you can go back and order more. Or at least not that I know of. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments below. But that's as far as my knowledge goes when it comes to this. Because I looked this up. Because this thing smells amazing. And I want to be able to buy more. But once again, we get to that crossroad like, hey, it's made by CST. You can't even look it up. And like I said, if you look at the packaging here, just take note of a couple of things. Number one, it's absolutely gorgeous. I love it. I love it. It looks great. I love that green. And it does look just like an ale or a lager. It looks like a beer. So that's cool. But not only does it look like what it's supposed to represent, but beer-infused soap, traditional vintage, established 1893, premium ale, scented men's soap. You see what I'm getting at here? There's nothing on here that references a brand or a trademark. These are all just generic words. So, very strange. So this is Golden Malt. The other one was Silver Sage. Both of them smell absolutely ridiculously good. And I really hope that if you find this, you pick it up. Because I swear to God, this stuff smells heavenly. And like I said, this is a 10-ounce bar of soap. A 10-ounce bar of soap for $4. How crazy is that? That's so neat. $4, $3.99. Super cool. Right here on the top, it does say Golden Malt, beer-infused soap. It says the same thing it does basically right down here. 10-ounce bar of soap. 10-ounce bar of soap is a pretty decent-sized bar of soap. That's the size of a Duke Cannon bar of soap. So, that's pretty big. Looking on the side here, they got these, some of their soaps that they offer at TJ Maxx and Marshalls and these other retailers, they have little slots or holes in it for whatever reason. I'm not really sure. I guess to help you smell it a little bit better. Who knows? But this one, they went all the way. They just cut big old holes in the side of it, just like the Silver Sage one. You can kind of touch the bar and feel it and get those really good whiffs in. On the back here, it says, this beer-infused soap has a masculine fragrance and nourishing ingredients that soften and cleanse your skin. Our unique formulation blends the finest ingredients to give you a creamy and moisturizing lather. Your skin will feel clean and refreshed. And, usually the soaps that I pick up from these retailers, it does. They got some really good soap for a low price. Really good deals. I highly suggest you pick up your soap at a Marshalls or TJ Maxx or Home Goods or whatever other stores they run. I don't even know anymore. They keep multiplying, or so it seems. Now, looking on the back here, there is the handy-dandy ingredients list if you want to pause the video, take a look at that. But if not, we will move on. Another couple of things to note about this soap is it's cruelty-free, no animal testing, made with sustainable palm oil. And, there is exactly what I just read down here. Of course, it's not been tested on animals. They're not washing monkey nuts or nothing like that. Soap made in USA using ethically sourced global ingredients. And it does say that right down here. Pretty cool. But the packaging, if I had to rate the packaging, this is easily a 9. It's beautiful. It's eye-catching. Obviously, if you probably wouldn't know it was soap unless you just read up on it. But I wouldn't immediately think soap just by looking at the packaging, which is different. Might throw some people off. But just the packaging, the advertising, and just, the all-around fun looking at this thing. Pretty cool. I love it. 9 out of 10 on the packaging. Now, let's get into the actual bar of soap. Let's open it up and take a gander. Once again, just like the old, or not the old, but the other bar soap that we looked at, the Silver Sage, it's got these little, ledges, or what do you want to call them? These, it's rised all around, and, sunken in the middle. What do you call that? I called them indentions last video, but they have ridges, or, not really sure why. It doesn't really serve a whole lot of purpose other than maybe like a little bit of a grip. But, not really practical. It doesn't really do much. Maybe it's just for looks. I feel like it just cost more to make it this way than if you just made it square. But, obviously they're making it cheap enough to sell it for $4. So, never mind. All it says is bar soap right there, front and center. Hey, what else do you need? What more would you need, okay? It's bar soap. But very generic. But, once again, there's no name brand or anything like this. It's just made by CST. Same on the back. It's just nothing wrote on it. Pretty wild looking. Very slick and smooth, a little bit of a wet, waxy feel, and I can already tell, like I mentioned in the Silver Sage version of this soap, those type of wet, waxy feeling soaps, they lather up so good. They lather up so good, and usually when you work up a good lather like that very quickly, that bar soap lasts a whole lot longer. So there's another plus, but pretty cool. Even the stamping though in the words it's pretty cool. A little off, I've not that it matters. Like I said, it's cheap bar soap, but just worth mentioning, I guess. And you can tell it's mass produced, or it's in a place that mass produced the soap because they got little lay marks from their mold. Anyway. let's smell the bar soap and let's see what I can't pick out. Or if I can pick anything out at all. It kind of reminds me of a very sporty type of fragrance. It's very, it kind of goes along that line of like a blue type of cologne, or maybe even a little bit of an Old Spice deodorant situation. It's very fragrant, very fresh, very good. It's definitely aromatic. You can just by holding the bar of soap in your hands, you can pick up the fragrance. It smells fantastic, though. This something that smells as good and strong as this will definitely last. That scent will last longer once you get out of the shower, which is always a win in my book. Come on, man. When you got a good smelling soap and you come out of the shower smelling for a couple of hours, really, really good. It might even be a tad bit floral. But the main takeaway is that it's definitely more of a like a sporty, bluish type of fragrance. Tad bit of floral. Very good. Absolutely fantastic. 9.5 out of 10 for the fragrance. Just an all-around fantastic bar of soap. Price is awesome. I give the price a 9 out of 10. You can't beat a $4 bar of soap that is this awesome. But the only problem is you can't find it unless you're in the stores. So that sucks. But that does it for this video. Thank you guys very much for watching. Like I said in the beginning, if you're new here, consider subscribing. It really helps the channel out, helps me out. My heart grows bigger every time you subscribe. Yeah, if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you in the next video.